A few years ago, in my classroom, I decided we should have a pet. So I looked on Kijiji, the local ad agency, and I found a bunny rabbit for free. And it just happened that this bunny was at a house 2 doors down from me, and she didn't want any money for it. She was going to give it to me. And it was a lop-eared, nice tan-colored adult female rabbit. She was beautiful. So I got a dog cage and I set it up in my classroom with a bowl of water and food and a nice blanket and newspapers. And that's where my bunny lived for a year. And the class loved her. We had a little vote to figure out a name for her, and the name that won was Miss Nibbles, so we called her Miss Nibbles. And during the day when we were working on our books, we would let Miss Nibbles out of the cage and she would hop around the classroom and visit each person. And she liked to nibble all right. One day she nibbled on the computer cords, and I'm surprised she wasn't electrocuted, but she did cut out the computer, so we had to get it fixed. And she used to nibble on pencils. If anybody left their pencil on the floor, she would chew it down to nothing. So it was a lesson for the kids to learn to pick up their things, or you know, Miss Nibbles would get after it. Well, there was a little hole in the dog cage at the top, and we didn't really worry about it because we didn't think she could jump that high and get out. But one day we happened to push a chair beside her cage. And I guess that was just the incentive she needed, because the next morning she was out of her cage. And we couldn't quite figure out how she got out. But we put her back in and left her for the night again. And the next morning she was out again. We thought, oh, this can't go on. She's going to chew through the electric cords again, and she's going to get herself electrocuted. So we put her inside the cage again another night, and then when we came back in the morning, we figured it out. She had crawled up, jumped up to the hole, crawled out, jumped on the chair, and then jumped down. I guess she was able to jump that high, and then when she saw the chair there, she realized, I can get out of here and go down the stairs. It was like that chair was like a stair to her. So we took the chair away, and after that she didn't jump out anymore. But it was kind of a miracle that we figured out. We kind of used a scientific method to figure out how she got out of the cage. The kids came up with several hypotheses, and we tested them all, and we concluded that I think it was Anita who figured out really what happened. But anyway, our Miss Nibbles learned to stay in her cage at night, and we were all happy. The Lord helped us to figure out the problem and to solve it. Amen.